I'll tell you the funniest story. Yeah, I'll tell you the funniest story. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's happened a few times. Most Sudanese girls that I've tried to chat to have all said the same thing. If you're a Muslim, in a flash.
Okay.
Because they're very, very religious.
Yeah.
It's a no-go.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think?
All the girls I've come across are very, very religious, and it's a no-go.
Yeah, but where have you seen? Where have you come across these girls like?
Just in general.
Like where?
A few come to my events. Yeah.
Okay. Well, lots.
Lots.
This one. Don't get him in trouble, though. Don't get him in trouble, you know.
Wait,
don't get him in trouble, you know.
I'm not, but I'm just saying.
This one saying Lux as in they can't go raving. What, can they not go raving, bro?
Come on, man.
I'm asking you.
No, if you're doing this whole religious thing, of course not.
Oh, so where? Because it is, yeah.
Guys,
No.
do you know what? I'm looking. I swear, Gabriel's looking at me like he wants to cause me trouble.
No,
Gabriel, please.
I'm just saying, minding my business.
One second, let me get some comments.
I'm doing the gentleman press. You see, gentleman press.
This is okay.
Do it like a gentleman.
Look here, I came. They invited me. Chisel, nobody came out to even usher me in. I had to find our way. Man said, yeah, bro, I'm doing Google Maps. He said, yeah, go to the garden door. Look, and now this is an ambush, isn't it? You guys are trying to set me up for.
We're not doing no setup, man.
Listen.
Monkwe, these Arsenal fans.
Let's not talk about that.
No, I just wanted to know. So
we're gonna get there if you want to.
That's what it is with me.
Man United.
I don't support a football team.
Okay, cool.
I tell you what it is with me.
I like my hairline.
Gabriel. Honestly,
because you look like a very good brother.
I'm cool. I'm good. I'm right. Yeah.
And for me, it's like, you know, I would say that when people are going to do things, they just take it properly. Like, for instance, in the past 2 or 3 months, we've seen Chiz transform and literally, not saying he wasn't taking training serious before, but he's a living example that you can, within 2 or 3 months, you can transform your body from one thing to another. Right. He lived and breathed it. And I would say that if you are going to try and profess to be something, do it, you know? Like Wes does the filming. He's now bought a GoPro. He's bought all of these cordless mic, lapels mic. He's living and breathing what he's testifying to do. So now we get to our fine Sudanese gentleman. His skin is really glowing, bro.
Glowing.
Honestly, what's your skin regime? What's your skin regime? Because it's.
I love you, man.
One second.
If I start getting pimples, good, bro.
Did Aaron Wallace send you the pack?
Huh?
Did Aaron Wallace send you the pack? Yeah.
Who's Aaron Wallace?
By Aaron Wallace.
You see. You know, guys. What is this? What is this?
But you mentioned one thing, though. But you mentioned one thing, and I do like it.
Look. I'll be honest with you. Look, I'm not going on like I'm some perfect example.
But you're right.
But I'm just saying it's a bit like you're being a bit hypocritical. But no. Then again, actually, for real, at the end of the day, if you're Muslim, if you're a Muslim woman, you have to marry a Muslim man. Like that's just part of the religion.
So would you say that
a Muslim man
can marry a Christian?
Yeah, can marry.
That's a bit sexist, there, kind sir.
See this one, we can.
So wait, a Muslim man can marry a non-Muslim woman.
Wait, you know,
but a Muslim woman cannot marry a non. Oh, this sounds outrageous, kind sir.
Allah's an example of that. Gabriel.
Yeah.
Allah's dad's Muslim. Allah's mom's Christian.
Okay. So exactly.
But I get why though.
If you're looking for an event space with a wow factor, then Venue 254 is the perfect fit for you. Whether you're putting together a birthday celebration, a bridal shower, a conference, or a live event, this space is guaranteed to wow your guests. With details and finishes done to high standards, you don't need to do much to make the space feel beautiful. This venue also comes fully equipped with a sound system and aircon to make sure you and your guests have the best experience. It has the capacity for up to 200 people standing and 70 when seated. It's located in East London, and yes, there is parking available nearby. So if you want to make your next event memorable and stress-free, then contact Venue 254 to book.
But why do you think that is though?
What do you mean?
Why do you feel that a Muslim man is allowed?
Because, like you see children, say for example, they follow the lead of, they follow the religion of their fathers.
Okay.
From what I know.
Baba so is the same as well.
So, yeah.
Tunde.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Tunde is the same as well, yeah.
Is he Muslim?
I think his dad's Muslim and his mom's Christian.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I find interesting though is that, because people always talk about saying religion divides, and I don't think religion does divide. Okay, I think people use it as a tool in the same way that you've got a knife. That same knife can be used to cut a cake. The same knife can be used to stab somebody. It's how you use that tool which determines what happens, in my opinion. So obviously, as you know, we've got the Abrahamic religions. As you know, you've got Judaism, Christianity, you've got Islam. And then you've got Abraham and you've got Ishmael. Ishmael being the father of the Arab race. Both being sons of Abraham. And I always, Isaac and Ishmael, sons of Abraham. And I always say, how do you feel that divide happened? And because people often always try to use religion as an excuse, and I don't like people blaming religion for anything. Because as I said, I like to use the analogy of a knife, meaning that if I use a knife to cut a cake, it's the same knife I've used to stab somebody. It's not the knife that's at fault. And I say, how do you, obviously you just come out of fasting, and I guess this was probably the time in your life where for those 30 days, not saying you're not really practical, but these are the 30 days that you
become much more spiritual. And more involved in basically developing within your faith, like, because obviously there's a lot of distractions and stuff like that. When there's this feeling about Ramadan that when it's Ramadan, there's certain things you just feel like, okay, like it's Ramadan, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Look at this girl, or even you shouldn't be looking at this girl.
Of course,
anyways.
But no one's perfect.
In general, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? But it helps, man. Spiritually, I think it's one of the it's the most beautiful month, you know, to experience.
Am I right in saying that you was born into Islam?
Yes.
As in being from Sudan, I'm assuming primarily it's an Islamic country. Primarily, obviously you're gonna get the odd Christian, you might get the odd someone, but primarily.
So that's, you see the South Sudanese, a lot of them
Christian, they didn't.
Oh, so is that? Would you say that's maybe part of the divide then, maybe?
I think so,
Or would you say that those who tried to colonize Sudan maybe got to the south first and maybe tried to infiltrate and didn't get to the north in time, and that caused the divide? Would you say it was done on purpose?
To be honest, I'm not like, because there's I hear so many different stories. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even agree with the divide as well, etc. But there's so much, like, the politics so deep, and like I've seen like certain things in Sudan that I kind of don't really want to like speak about. But you know what I mean? Obviously for South Sudanese, I feel like for them it was good for them, you know, because of how like they were treated in the north. Do you know what I mean? But as a whole, I don't think it was good at all. You know what I'm trying to say?
You know what's crazy?
The politics is much more deeper. And I don't want to be a person to kind of like try and speak a bit.
Because if you don't know it to the T, it's no point.
Trust me, it's really touchy. Like as I said, if I brought one of my South Sudanese brothers here and we were to have this conversation, you know what I mean? You would see the passion. Like he might even like, you know, get aggressive. You know what I'm trying to say? Not even at me, but just at the whole situation, because it's really, really deep. You know what I mean?
But what would you say? Sorry to interrupt you. So with that divide, so obviously I'm assuming between South and North Sudan, there isn't actually a border, there isn't like a brick wall or a barrier. But I guess you know when you've crossed either side. But I guess from looking at somebody, you can't determine whether someone's from South.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
100%.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, 100%.
Most
I can
definitely.
tell.
Yeah.
Serious?
I can
Most
fully
definitely.
tell. Yeah.
Most definitely.
I can fully tell.
So you can see someone today who from Sudan, you could be like, you're from South. Without even any speech, without no word being said.
Bro, most men I know on average from South, the shortest man I know is your height.
Okay.
Yeah. They tend to always be really tall and really
stuff
dark.
like that.
Okay, so those from the north tend to be tall and dark.
No, those
other way around.
Those
in the south,
tall and dark.
See the north, there's a lot of different like.
So you're from North Sudan then?
Yeah, from North.
because you're short.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No, I didn't mean that. No, sorry. I just.
Why?
No, I didn't mean.
Wait, am I mad
You're never short, you know.
I'm not mad short though.
No, I mean compared to like the days and.
No, but the way you hit.
Sorry, brother. Sorry. No, I didn't mean. Sorry.
You're short.
That's the highest.
Gabriel's onto me because even when I came, the way Gabriel would even greet me, you didn't greet me.
I shook your hand like a brother.
No, you did, but it was a bit.
No, okay, sorry. No, sorry, sir.
Gabriel, I feel like you're onto me.
No,
what did I do? Let's hash it out. What?
No, brother, look.
Jesus.